Have you ever found yourself pouring your heart and soul into a relationship only to realize that you've been investing in the wrong person all along? It's a painful realization, one that can leave you feeling drained, frustrated, and even heartbroken. But the truth is, investing yourself in the wrong people is a mistake that far too many of us make, and it's a mistake that can have serious consequences for our emotional well-being and our ability to achieve our goals and dreams. So how do you know if you're investing yourself in the wrong people? And more importantly, how do you break free from these toxic relationships and start investing in yourself and the right people instead? First, let's define what we mean by investing yourself in someone. When you invest yourself in a person, you're not just giving them your time and attention, you're giving them your energy, your emotions, and your trust. You're opening yourself up to them, sharing your hopes and dreams, your fears and vulnerabilities. You're making them a priority in your life, and you're counting on them to be there for you when you need them. But here's the thing, not everyone deserves that kind of investment. Not everyone is worthy of your time, your energy, and your trust. And when you invest yourself in the wrong people, you're not just wasting your resources, you're putting yourself at risk of serious emotional harm. So how do you know if you're investing in the wrong people? Here are a few red flags to watch out for. They're always taking, never giving. If you find yourself constantly giving to someone without getting anything back in return, that's a clear sign that you're investing in the wrong person. Healthy relationships are built on mutual support and reciprocity, not one-sided exploitation. They're constantly criticizing or belittling you. If someone is always putting you down, making you feel small or worthless, that's a huge red flag. You deserve to be with people who build you up and make you feel good about yourself, not tear you down. They're unreliable or inconsistent. If someone is always flaking on plans, breaking promises, or disappearing when you need them most, that's a sign that they're not someone you can count on. You deserve people in your life who are dependable and consistent, not flaky and unreliable. They're always surrounded by drama and negativity. If someone seems to attract chaos and conflict wherever they go, that's a sign that they're not someone you want to invest your energy in. You deserve to be around people who bring positivity and peace into your life, not drama and stress. They don't respect your boundaries or values. If someone is constantly pushing you to do things that make you uncomfortable or disregarding your values and beliefs, that's a clear sign that they don't respect you as a person. You deserve to be with people who honor your boundaries and support your values, not trample all over them. If any of these red flags sound familiar, it's time to take a step back and reevaluate your relationships. Because the truth is, investing yourself in the wrong people is not only a waste of your time and energy, it's also holding you back from achieving your full potential and living your best life. Think about it. When you're constantly pouring your resources into people who don't appreciate or reciprocate, you're left with less energy and motivation to invest in yourself and your own goals and dreams. You're more likely to feel drained, discouraged, and stuck because you're not surrounded by people who lift you up and inspire you to be your best self. But when you start investing in the right people, people who support you, encourage you, and believe in you, everything changes. Suddenly, you have a network of positive influences who are cheering you on and helping you achieve your goals. You have people in your life who make you feel valued, appreciated, and loved, not used and exploited. And most importantly, you have more energy and motivation to invest in yourself and your own personal growth and development. Because when you're surrounded by the right people, you're more likely to feel confident, empowered, and inspired to pursue your passions and live your best life. So, how do you start investing in the right people? Here are a few tips. Get clear on your values and boundaries. Before you can attract the right people into your life, you need to know what you stand for and what you won't tolerate. Take some time to reflect on your core values and beliefs and set clear boundaries around what you will and won't accept in your relationships. Seek out positive, supportive communities, whether it's a hobby group, a professional network, or a spiritual community. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people who share your values and goals can be incredibly uplifting and empowering. Look for communities that inspire you to be your best self and support you in pursuing your dreams. Invest in your own personal growth and development. The more you invest in yourself through learning, self-reflection, and self-care, the more attractive you'll become to the right people. When you're confident, self-aware, and actively working on becoming your best self, you'll naturally attract others who are on a similar path. Be willing to let go of toxic relationships. This can be one of the hardest parts of investing in the right people, but it's also one of the most important. If you've identified a relationship that's dragging you down or holding you back, it's okay to let it go. Trust that by creating space in your life, you're making room for healthier, more positive connections to come in. Practice gratitude and appreciation. When you do find yourself surrounded by supportive, uplifting people, make sure to express your gratitude and appreciation for them. Let them know how much they mean to you and how much you value their presence in your life. The more you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, the more positive energy you'll attract into your life. Ultimately, investing in the right people is about investing in yourself. It's about recognizing your own worth and value and surrounding yourself with people who reflect that back to you. It's about being intentional and discerning about who you allow into your inner circle and being willing to let go of anyone who doesn't support your growth and well-being. And when you do that, when you start investing in yourself and the right people, amazing things start to happen. You start to feel more confident, more empowered, and more alive. You start to attract more opportunities and abundance into your life because you're vibrating at a higher frequency. You start to live a life that feels authentic, fulfilling, and true to who you really are. So my challenge to you today is this: take a good, hard look at the people you're currently investing yourself in. Are they lifting you up or dragging you down? Are they supporting your growth and well-being or holding you back? Are they reflecting your values and goals or conflicting with them? If you find that you're investing in the wrong people, don't beat yourself up about it. We've all been there, and it's never too late to make a change. Start by getting clear on your values and boundaries, and then start seeking out positive, supportive communities and individuals who align with them. Invest in your own personal growth and development, and be willing to let go of anyone who doesn't support your journey. And most importantly, remember that you are worthy of love, respect, and support. You deserve to be surrounded by people who see your value and potential and who are committed to helping you achieve your dreams. Don't settle for anything less than that. Because when you start investing in yourself and the right people, you open yourself up to a whole new world of possibility and potential. You start to create a life that feels authentic, fulfilling, and true to who you really are. And that, my friends, is the ultimate goal: to live a life that feels like a true reflection of your deepest values, passions, and purpose. Let's dive a little deeper into this idea of investing in the right people. Because the truth is, it's not always easy to tell the difference between someone who's truly supportive and someone who's just pretending to be. Sometimes people can be very good at hiding their true intentions, and it can take a while before we realize that we've been investing our time and energy into the wrong person. One of the key things to look out for is consistency. Are they consistent in their words and actions? Do they follow through on their promises, or do they constantly make excuses and let you down? If someone is consistently unreliable or inconsistent, that's a big red flag that they may not be the right person to invest in. Another thing to pay attention to is how they make you feel. Do you feel energized and inspired after spending time with them, or do you feel drained and depleted? Do they lift you up and encourage you to be your best self, or do they constantly criticize and belittle you? Pay attention to your own emotions and intuition, because they can often tell you a lot about whether someone is truly good for you or not. It's also important to look at their values and priorities. Do they share your values and goals, or are they constantly trying to push you in a different direction? Do they respect your boundaries and opinions, or do they always try to override them? If someone is constantly disregarding your values and boundaries, that's a clear sign that they're not the right person to invest in. But even when we do recognize that we've been investing in the wrong person, it can still be incredibly difficult to let go. We may feel a sense of loyalty or obligation, or we may be afraid of being alone. We may have invested so much time and energy into the relationship that the thought of starting over feels overwhelming. But here's the thing, holding on to the wrong people is only going to hold you back in the long run. It's like trying to run a race with a heavy weight tied around your ankle. Sure, you might be able to keep moving forward for a little while, but eventually that weight is going to slow you down and hold you back from reaching your full potential. And the longer you hold on to the wrong people, the more time and energy you're wasting that could be invested in yourself and the right people instead. Every moment you spend pouring into someone who doesn't appreciate or reciprocate is a moment you could be spending on your own growth and development, or on building relationships with people who truly support and value you. So how do you let go of the wrong people? Start by getting clear on your own values and boundaries and communicate them clearly to the other person. Let them know what you need and expect from the relationship, and give them the opportunity to step up and meet those needs. If they're unable or unwilling to do so, then it may be time to start distancing yourself and creating some healthy boundaries. This doesn't necessarily mean cutting them out of your life completely, although in some cases that may be necessary. It may simply mean scaling back the amount of time and energy you invest in the relationship and focusing more on your own self-care and personal growth. It may mean setting clear limits around what you will and won't tolerate and enforcing those limits consistently. And as you start to create that space and distance, trust that the right people will start to come into your life to fill it. When you're no longer weighed down by the wrong relationships, you'll have more energy and capacity to attract and invest in the right ones. But it's not just about waiting for the right people to come to you. It's also about actively seeking them out. Surround yourself with people who inspire and motivate you, who share your values and goals, and who are committed to their own personal growth and development. Join communities and groups that align with your interests and passions, and look for opportunities to connect with like-minded individuals. And as you start to build those positive, supportive relationships, make sure to invest in them just as much as you invest in yourself. Show up for them, support them in their own goals and dreams, and let them know how much you appreciate and value them. The more you pour into the right people, the more they'll pour back into you, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and positivity. Of course, this doesn't mean that every relationship in your life has to be perfect or effortless. Even the healthiest relationships require work and communication, and there will always be challenges and obstacles to navigate. The key is to approach those challenges with a spirit of collaboration and mutual respect rather than blame or resentment. And when conflicts do arise, don't be afraid to have the tough conversations and work through them together. The right people will be willing to listen to your perspective, take responsibility for their own actions, and work with you to find a solution that works for everyone. They'll be committed to growing and evolving alongside you rather than holding you back or dragging you down. Ultimately, investing in the right people is about investing in your own happiness, growth, and well-being. It's about surrounding yourself with people who bring out the best in you and who inspire you to keep reaching for your dreams. It's about creating a life that feels authentic, fulfilling, and true to who you really are. And while it may not always be easy, the rewards of investing in the right people are truly immeasurable. When you have a strong, supportive network of people who believe in you and have your back, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You'll have the confidence and courage to take risks, pursue your passions, and make your mark on the world. So if you're currently investing in the wrong people, don't be afraid to make a change. Trust your intuition, set clear boundaries, and start seeking out the right relationships instead. Invest in yourself and your own personal growth, and trust that the right people will come into your life at the right time. And always remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and support. You deserve to be surrounded by people who see your value and potential and who are committed to helping you achieve your dreams. Don't settle for anything less than that. Because when you invest in the right people, you're not just investing in them, you're investing in yourself and your own limitless potential. You're creating a life that feels authentic, fulfilling, and true to who you really are. And that, my friends, is the ultimate goal. So start today. Start investing in yourself and the right people, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. Trust that by aligning yourself with positive, supportive influences, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of growth, happiness, and success. And always remember you have the power to create the life you want and the relationships you deserve. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Thank you for listening, and I hope that this message has inspired you to start investing in yourself and the right people. May you find the love, support, and encouragement you need to live your best life, and may you always remember just how incredible and worthy you truly are. You're standing at the crossroads of life, faced with a choice. Down one path lies the well-trodden road of mediocrity, where you blend in with the crowd and settle for a life of quiet desperation. But down the other path lies the road less traveled, the path of the silent grinder, where you let your actions speak louder than words and forge your own destiny. Which path will you choose? I'm here to tell you that the path of the silent grinder is the path to true greatness. It's the path where you put your head down, block out the noise, and focus on the work that needs to be done. It's the path where you let your dedication, discipline, and determination be your guiding light, even when the world around you is full of doubt and distraction. You see, the world is full of talkers, people who are all too eager to broadcast their every move and accomplishment to anyone who will listen. But the silent grinder understands that true success is not measured by the volume of your voice, but by the impact of your actions. When you grind in silence, you're not seeking validation or approval from others. You're not wasting time and energy on self-promotion or social media posturing. Instead, you're channeling all of your focus and effort into the work itself, into honing your craft and mastering your skills. And here's the thing, the world may not always notice the silent grinder at first. You may toil away in obscurity, putting in long hours and making sacrifices that go unrecognized. But slowly, surely, your efforts will begin to bear fruit. Your skills will sharpen, your knowledge will deepen, and your impact will grow. And one day, when you finally step into the spotlight and reveal the full extent of your achievements, the world will be stunned. They'll wonder where you came from, how you managed to accomplish so much without making a sound. But you'll know the truth that your success was forged in the fires of silent, unrelenting effort. So how do you become a silent grinder? How do you cultivate the discipline and focus needed to pursue your goals with single-minded determination? Here are a few key principles to keep in mind. First, you need to develop a clear and compelling vision for your life. What is it that you truly want to achieve? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? When you have a strong sense of purpose and direction, it becomes much easier to stay focused and motivated, even in the face of obstacles and setbacks. Second, you need to cultivate a deep love for the work itself. The silent grinder doesn't pursue success for the sake of external rewards or recognition, but because they find genuine joy and fulfillment in the process of growth and mastery. When you fall in love with the journey rather than fixating on the destination, you'll find that the hard work becomes its own reward. Third, you need to develop a resilient and adaptable mindset. The path of the silent grinder is not always smooth or straightforward. There will be challenges, failures, and moments of doubt along the way. But the silent grinder understands that these obstacles are not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth and learning. They view failure as feedback and use it to adjust their approach and come back stronger. Fourth, you need to surround yourself with a supportive and inspiring community. While the silent grinder may not seek out the spotlight, they understand the value of connecting with like-minded individuals who share their values and aspirations. By building a network of mentors, collaborators, and friends who believe in your vision and support your growth, you'll find that you have the strength and resilience to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. Finally, you need to embrace the power of consistency and persistence. The silent grinder understands that success is not a single momentous event, but the cumulative result of small, daily actions taken over time. They show up day after day, putting in the work and trusting that their efforts will compound over time. They don't get discouraged by slow progress or temporary setbacks, but maintain a steadfast commitment to their goals and vision. When you embrace these principles and make them a part of your daily life, you'll find that the path of the silent grinder becomes not just possible, but inevitable. You'll develop a quiet confidence and inner strength that allows you to pursue your dreams with unwavering focus and determination. And as you continue to grind in silence, you'll start to notice a shift in your life. Opportunities will begin to arise that you never could have anticipated. Doors will open that you never knew existed. And you'll find yourself surrounded by people who appreciate and value your contributions, even if they never fully understand the depth of your sacrifice and commitment. But perhaps the greatest reward of the silent grinder is the sense of personal fulfillment and pride that comes from knowing that you've given your all to something that truly matters to you. When you look back on your life, you won't measure your success by the accolades or awards you've received, but by the lives you've touched and the impact you've made. So, if you're ready to embrace the path of the silent grinder, know that you're not alone. There are countless others who have walked this road before you, who have faced the same doubts and challenges and emerged victorious on the other side. Take inspiration from the likes of Michael Jordan, who famously spent hours in the gym perfecting his craft long after his teammates had gone home for the night. Or from the likes of Oprah Winfrey, who built a media empire from the ground up through sheer grit and determination, never losing sight of her vision for a better world. These individuals understood the power of grinding in silence, of letting their actions speak louder than their words. They knew that true greatness is not handed out like candy, but earned through blood, sweat, and tears. So as you set out on your own journey of silent grinding, remember that the road ahead may be long and arduous, but the destination is worth the sacrifice. Keep your head down, your eyes forward, and your heart full of passion and purpose. Let your actions be your voice, let your dedication be your testament, and let your success be the deafening roar that announces your arrival to the world. Remember, the greatest victories are often won in silence. So go forth, silent grinder, and forge your own path to greatness. And when the day comes when you finally step into the spotlight and reveal the full extent of your achievements, know that you've earned every ounce of success through your own hard work and determination. You'll stand tall, proud, and unafraid, knowing that you've lived a life of purpose and impact, and that your legacy will endure long after you're gone. So embrace the path of the silent grinder and know that you have the power to shape your own destiny. The world may not always understand your journey, but that's okay. You're not in it for the applause or the accolades. You're in it for the love of the game, for the thrill of the chase, and for the satisfaction of knowing that you gave it your all. And as you continue to grind in silence, know that you're not just shaping your own life, but the lives of those around you. Your example will inspire others to pursue their own dreams with the same level of dedication and determination. Your success will serve as a beacon of hope for those who may have lost their way, reminding them that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work. So keep grinding, keep pushing, and keep believing in yourself. The world may be full of noise and distraction, but the silent grinder knows how to tune it out and stay focused on what truly matters. And in the end, when all is said and done, it's the silent grinders who will leave the greatest mark on the world. Remember, success is not a destination, but a journey. And the journey of the silent grinder is one of the most rewarding and fulfilling paths you can take. So embrace the challenge, embrace the struggle, and embrace the opportunity to become the best version of yourself. The world needs more silent grinders, more individuals who are willing to put in the hard work and make the sacrifices necessary to achieve true greatness. And by choosing this path, you're not just investing in your own future, but in the future of all those who will be inspired by your example. So go forth, silent grinder, and make your mark on the world. Let your actions be your voice and your success be the testament to your unwavering commitment and unbreakable spirit. The road ahead may be long, but the destination is worth the journey. And when you finally reach the top of that mountain, when you finally achieve the success you've been working towards for so long, take a moment to reflect on the path that brought you there. Remember the long nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices, and the setbacks. Remember the people who supported you along the way and the ones who doubted you at every turn. But most of all, remember the strength and resilience that carried you through it all. Remember the power of your own determination and the unshakable belief in your own potential. Remember that you are a silent grinder, a force to be reckoned with, and a shining example of what can be achieved when you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. As you stand there at the summit of your success, take a moment to savor the view. Take in the beauty of the journey that brought you here and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. You've earned this moment, silent grinder, and you deserve to bask in the glory of your accomplishments. But don't linger too long, because the journey is far from over. Success is not a one-time event, but a lifelong pursuit. And the silent grinder understands that there is always more work to be done, more goals to pursue, more challenges to overcome. So as you set your sights on the next mountain to climb, remember the lessons you've learned along the way. Remember the power of focus, discipline, and consistency. Remember the importance of staying true to yourself, even when the world around you is trying to pull you in a different direction. Remember that greatness is not given, but earned, and that the only limit to your potential is the one you place on yourself. As you continue on your journey, know that you are not alone. There is a whole community of silent grinders out there, each one pursuing their own path to greatness. Seek them out, learn from them, and draw strength from their example. Together, you can push each other to new heights and create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond your own lives. And as you go forward, remember to pay it forward. Remember to lend a helping hand to those who are just starting out on their own journey of silent grinding. Remember to share your wisdom, your experience, and your encouragement with those who need it most. Remember that your success is not just about you, but about the impact you can have on the world around you. So keep grinding, keep pushing, and keep shining your light. The world needs more people like you, more individuals who are willing to put in the hard work and make the tough choices necessary to achieve their dreams. And by staying true to yourself and your values, you'll inspire others to do the same. As I look out at all of you today, I see a room full of silent grinders. I see a room full of individuals who have the power to shape their own destinies and to make a real difference in the world. I see a room full of people who refuse to settle for mediocrity and who are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their full potential. So let me leave you with this final thought. Success is not about the destination, but about the journey. It's about the person you become along the way and the impact you have on those around you. It's about staying true to yourself even when the world is trying to pull you in a different direction. It's about having the courage to pursue your dreams even when the path ahead is uncertain. And most of all, it's about embracing the power of the silent grind. It's about letting your actions speak louder than your words and letting your dedication be your testament. It's about trusting in the process, even when the results are slow to come. It's about believing in yourself, even when others doubt you. So go forth, silent grinders, and make your mark on the world. Embrace the challenge, embrace the struggle, and embrace the opportunity to become the best version of yourself. The journey ahead may be long, but the destination is worth the effort. And remember, success is not just about what you achieve, but about who you become in the process. It's about the character you build, the resilience you develop, and the lives you touch along the way. It's about leaving a legacy that will endure long after you're gone. So keep grinding, keep pushing, and keep shining your light. The world needs more silent grinders, more individuals who are willing to put in the hard work and make the sacrifices necessary to achieve true greatness. And by choosing this path, you're not just investing in your own future, but in the future of all those who will be inspired by your example. As I look around this room, I see a group of individuals who have the power to change the world. I see a group of silent grinders who are ready to take on any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and achieve any goal they set their minds to. I see a group of people who are not content to settle for a life of mediocrity, but who are determined to leave their mark on the world. And so, my friends, I challenge you to embrace the path of the silent grinder. I challenge you to let your actions be your voice and your dedication be your testament. I challenge you to pursue your dreams with unwavering focus and determination and to never settle for anything less than your best. The road ahead may be long, but the journey is worth the effort. And with each step you take, with each obstacle you overcome, with each milestone you achieve, you'll be one step closer to the life you've always dreamed of. So keep grinding, keep pushing, and keep believing in yourself. The world is waiting for you to make your mark, and there's no better time to start than now. Embrace the power of the silent grind, and let your success be the deafening roar that announces your arrival to the world. And when you finally reach the top of that mountain, when you finally achieve the success you've been working towards for so long, take a moment to look back on the journey that brought you here. Take a moment to reflect on the sacrifices you made, the challenges you overcame, and the person you became along the way. And then take a moment to look ahead to the endless possibilities that lie before you, because the journey of the silent grinder is never truly over. There will always be new mountains to climb, new goals to pursue, new challenges to overcome. But with each new challenge comes a new opportunity for growth, for learning, for becoming the best version of yourself. And as long as you stay true to the principles of the silent grind, as long as you keep putting in the hard work and staying focused on your goals, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So go forth, silent grinders, and make your mark on the world. Embrace the power of focus, discipline, and consistency. Stay true to yourself even when the world around you is trying to pull you in a different direction. And never, ever settle for anything less than your best. The world needs more people like you, more individuals who are willing to put in the hard work and make the tough choices necessary to achieve their dreams. And by choosing the path of the silent grinder, you're not just investing in your own future, but in the future of all those who will be inspired by your example. So keep grinding, keep pushing, and keep shining your light. The journey ahead may be long, but the destination is worth the effort. And with each step you take, you'll be one step closer to achieving the success and fulfillment you've always dreamed of. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for choosing the path of the silent grinder. I have no doubt that each and every one of you has the power to achieve greatness, and I can't wait to see the impact you'll have on the world. So go forth, silent grinders, and make your mark. The world is waiting for you, and there's no better time to start than now. Embrace the power of the silent grind, and let your success be the deafening roar that announces your arrival to the world. I want to share an important message with you today, one that has the power to transform your life if you truly take it to heart. It's a truth that many people overlook in their relentless pursuit of success, and it's this: hard work alone won't make you successful. Now, I know that might sound counterintuitive, especially in a society that constantly preaches the virtues of putting in long hours and grinding away day after day. But hear me out. Because understanding this crucial distinction could be the key to unlocking your true potential and achieving the life you've always dreamed of. You see, hard work is undoubtedly important. It's the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. Without a strong work ethic and a willingness to put in the effort, you'll never get very far in life. But here's the thing: hard work alone is not enough. It's not the sole determinant of success, and if you focus all your energy on simply working harder and harder, you might find yourself spinning your wheels, frustrated and exhausted, wondering why you're not making the progress you desire. So what's the missing piece of the puzzle? What's the secret ingredient that separates those who achieve extraordinary success from those who remain stuck in mediocrity despite their best efforts? It's something far more powerful than mere hard work, something that resides within the very core of your being. It's your mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, the filter that shapes your perceptions, beliefs, and attitudes. It's the voice in your head that tells you what's possible and what's not, what you're capable of achieving and what lies beyond your reach. And here's the incredible truth: your mindset is not fixed. It's not some immutable characteristic that you're born with and stuck with for life. No, your mindset is malleable, adaptable, and entirely within your control. This means that you have the power to choose the mindset that will propel you towards success, happiness, and fulfillment. You can consciously cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges, sees failures as opportunities for growth, and believes in the limitless potential of your own abilities. This is the mindset of a winner, the mindset of someone who refuses to be defined by their circumstances and instead takes bold, decisive action to shape their own destiny. But how do you develop this transformative mindset? How do you break free from the limiting beliefs and negative self-talk that may have held you back in the past? It starts with awareness. You must become acutely aware of your own thoughts and the impact they have on your emotions, your actions, and your results. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself, the excuses you make, and the doubts that creep into your mind. Recognize that these thoughts are not reality, they are merely interpretations, and you have the power to change them. Once you become aware of your thoughts, you can begin to challenge and reframe them. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," stop and ask yourself, "Is this really true?" More often than not, you'll find that these negative beliefs are based on fear, not facts. They are the product of your own self-imposed limitations, not a reflection of your true capabilities. Replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I can't," say, "I can and I will." Instead of focusing on your weaknesses, focus on your strengths and the progress you've already made. Cultivate a growth mindset, one that sees challenges as opportunities to learn and improve rather than threats to be avoided. Embrace the idea that your abilities are not fixed but can be developed and expanded through effort and perseverance. This shift in mindset is not a one-time event, but a continuous process of self-reflection and self-improvement. It requires consistent practice and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone, but the rewards are immeasurable. When you approach life with a positive, growth-oriented mindset, you unlock a whole new realm of possibilities. You become more resilient in the face of setbacks, more creative in your problem-solving, and more confident in your ability to achieve your goals. But mindset alone is not enough. To truly succeed, you must also cultivate a sense of purpose, a deep understanding of why you do what you do. Without a clear purpose, even the hardest work can feel meaningless and unfulfilling. But when you have a strong sense of purpose, when you know that your efforts are contributing to something greater than yourself, you tap into a wellspring of motivation and inspiration that can carry you through even the toughest challenges. So how do you find your purpose? It starts with introspection, with taking the time to reflect on what truly matters to you, what excites and energizes you, and what kind of impact you want to make in the world. It's about identifying your core values and aligning your actions with those values. It's about listening to your heart and trusting your intuition, even when the path ahead may seem uncertain or unconventional. Your purpose doesn't have to be grandiose or world-changing. It can be as simple as being the best parent you can be, creating art that inspires others, or helping your community in small but meaningful ways. What matters is that it resonates deeply with who you are and what you stand for. Once you've clarified your purpose, let it guide your decisions and actions. Let it be the compass that keeps you on track even when the going gets tough. When you're driven by a sense of purpose, you find the strength to persevere through obstacles and setbacks because you know that your efforts are in service of something bigger than yourself. But purpose alone is not enough either. To truly succeed, you must also develop a keen sense of self-awareness. You must understand your own strengths and weaknesses, your habits and tendencies, and the ways in which your thoughts and emotions influence your behavior. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth and the key to unlocking your full potential. Start by paying attention to your own patterns of thought and behavior. Notice when you're acting out of fear or insecurity and when you're acting from a place of confidence and authenticity. Notice when you're procrastinating or making excuses and when you're fully engaged and committed to your goals. The more you observe yourself, the more you'll learn about what makes you tick, and the more you'll be able to make conscious choices that align with your values and aspirations. Self-awareness also involves being honest with yourself about your own limitations and areas for improvement. It's about acknowledging your weaknesses, not as a source of shame or self-judgment, but as opportunities for growth and development. When you're self-aware, you're able to identify the skills and knowledge you need to acquire, the habits you need to break, and the relationships you need to cultivate in order to achieve your goals. But self-awareness is not just about looking inward, it's also about understanding how you interact with and impact others. It's about recognizing the ways in which your words and actions affect those around you, and taking responsibility for the energy you bring to your relationships and interactions. When you're self-aware, you're better able to communicate effectively, build strong connections with others, and create a positive impact in your personal and professional life. Developing self-awareness is a lifelong journey, one that requires ongoing reflection, feedback, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. It can be challenging at times, as it often involves confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves and our behavior. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you're self-aware, you have the power to make conscious, intentional choices that align with your values and goals. You're able to navigate challenges and setbacks with greater resilience and adaptability. And you're better equipped to build meaningful relationships and make a positive impact in the world. So how do you cultivate self-awareness? It starts with carving out time for regular reflection and introspection. Set aside a few minutes each day to check in with yourself, to notice your thoughts and emotions, and to ask yourself questions about your goals, values, and priorities. Keep a journal or a notebook where you can record your insights and observations and review them periodically to track your progress and identify patterns. Seek out feedback from others, both in your personal and professional life. Ask for honest, constructive input from people you trust and respect, and be open to hearing both positive and negative feedback. Use this feedback as a mirror to reflect on your own behavior and identify areas for improvement. Challenge yourself to try new things and step outside your comfort zone, whether it's taking on a new project at work, learning a new skill, or engaging in a new hobby. Exposing yourself to new experiences and perspectives can help you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your capabilities. Practice mindfulness and self-compassion. When you notice negative self-talk or self-judgment, take a step back and observe your thoughts with curiosity and kindness. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and has areas for improvement, and that your worth is not defined by your failures or shortcomings. Developing self-awareness is not a quick fix or a one-time event. It's an ongoing process of growth and self-discovery. But the more you invest in understanding yourself, the more you'll be able to harness your unique strengths, overcome your limitations, and create a life that is truly fulfilling and meaningful to you. But mindset, purpose, and self-awareness are not the only factors that contribute to success. To truly thrive, you must also cultivate resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adversity. In a world that is constantly changing and full of unexpected challenges, resilience is a critical skill that can mean the difference between giving up and pushing through to success. Resilience is not about avoiding or denying the difficulties and obstacles that come your way. It's about facing them head-on with courage and determination. It's about recognizing that setbacks and failures are a natural part of the journey and that they offer valuable opportunities for learning and growth. When you cultivate resilience, you develop the mental and emotional strength to weather the storms of life, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to keep moving forward even when the path ahead is unclear. So how do you build resilience? It starts with reframing your perspective on failure and adversity. Instead of seeing setbacks as a reflection of your worth or abilities, view them as temporary challenges that can be overcome with effort and perseverance. Embrace a growth mindset, one that sees challenges as opportunities to learn and improve, rather than as threats to be avoided. Practice self-care and stress management techniques. When you're facing difficult times, it's easy to neglect your own needs and well-being. But taking care of yourself is essential for building resilience. Make time for activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit, whether it's exercise, meditation, creative pursuits, or spending time with loved ones. Develop healthy coping strategies for managing stress and emotions, such as deep breathing, journaling, or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. Cultivate a strong support network of people who believe in you and your goals. Surround yourself with positive, encouraging individuals who will lift you up when you're feeling down and who will celebrate your successes along the way. Build relationships based on mutual trust, respect, and empathy, and be willing to both give and receive support when needed. Focus on what you can control rather than dwelling on what you can't. In the face of adversity, it's easy to feel powerless and overwhelmed, but by focusing on the things that are within your sphere of influence, you can take proactive steps to improve your situation and move forward. Set realistic goals, break them down into manageable steps, and take consistent action towards achieving them. Practice gratitude and maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. When you focus on the things you're grateful for, you shift your attention away from negative thoughts and emotions, and cultivate a sense of abundance and possibility. Look for the silver linings in difficult situations, and trust that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and learning. Building resilience is a lifelong process, one that requires ongoing effort and commitment. But the more you invest in developing your mental and emotional strength, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace, courage, and determination. And when you combine resilience with a growth mindset, a clear sense of purpose, and a deep understanding of yourself, you create a powerful formula for success and fulfillment in all areas of your life. But success is not just about what you achieve, it's also about who you become in the process. True success is not just about reaching your goals, but about growing and evolving as a person, about becoming the best version of yourself. And this requires a commitment to continuous learning and personal development. Learning is not something that ends when you finish school or earn a degree. It's a lifelong pursuit, one that requires curiosity, humility, and an open mind. When you embrace learning as a way of life, you expand your knowledge, skills, and perspectives, and you become better equipped to navigate the complexities and challenges of the world around you. So how do you cultivate a love of learning? It starts with recognizing that learning opportunities are everywhere, not just in formal educational settings. Every experience, every interaction, every challenge offers a chance to learn and grow. Approach each day with a beginner's mind, a willingness to be surprised and to see things from new angles. Seek out new experiences and perspectives. Read widely, travel to new places, engage with people from different backgrounds and cultures. Expose yourself to ideas and viewpoints that challenge your assumptions and beliefs, and be willing to change your mind when presented with new information or evidence. Embrace failure as a valuable teacher. When you make mistakes or encounter setbacks, resist the urge to beat yourself up or give up. Instead, view each failure as a chance to learn and improve. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this knowledge to do better next time? By reframing failure as a stepping stone to success, you cultivate a growth mindset and a resilience that will serve you well in all areas of life. Invest in your own personal development. Take courses, attend workshops and seminars, work with a coach or mentor. Identify the skills and knowledge you need to achieve your goals and take proactive steps to acquire them. But don't just focus on technical skills. Invest in developing your emotional intelligence, your communication and leadership abilities, and your capacity for empathy and compassion. These soft skills are just as important for success as any technical expertise. Make learning a daily habit. Set aside time each day for reading, reflection, and skill building. Keep a learning journal where you can record your insights, questions, and progress. Seek out feedback from others and use it as a tool for growth and self-awareness. The more you prioritize learning and personal development, the more you'll grow and evolve as a person, and the more value you'll be able to create for yourself and others. But learning and personal development are not just about acquiring new knowledge and skills, they're also about letting go of old habits, beliefs, and limitations that no longer serve you. This requires a willingness to step outside your comfort zone, to confront your fears and insecurities, and to take bold, decisive action in the direction of your dreams. It's easy to get stuck in patterns of thinking and behavior that keep you playing small, that prevent you from taking risks and reaching for your full potential. But when you cultivate a mindset of continuous growth and self-improvement, you begin to see these patterns for what they are: self-imposed limitations that can be overcome with effort and determination. So how do you break free from these limiting beliefs and behaviors? It starts with awareness, with paying attention to your own thoughts and actions, and noticing when you're holding yourself back or sabotaging your own success. It's about recognizing that your beliefs and habits are not fixed, but can be changed and upgraded through conscious effort and practice. Challenge yourself to do things that scare you, that push you beyond your current abilities and comfort level. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, taking on a new project, or pursuing a long-held dream, embrace the discomfort and uncertainty that comes with growth and change. Remind yourself that every successful person has faced fear and doubt, and that the only way to truly fail is to not try at all. Surround yourself with people who support your growth and challenge you to be your best self. Seek out mentors, coaches, and accountability partners who will encourage you, provide honest feedback, and help you stay focused on your goals. But also be willing to let go of relationships and situations that are holding you back, that are draining your energy and limiting your potential. Cultivate a sense of self-compassion and patience as you navigate the ups and downs of personal growth. Change is rarely a linear process, and there will be setbacks and obstacles along the way. But by treating yourself with kindness and understanding, by celebrating your progress and learning from your mistakes, you build the resilience and determination needed to keep moving forward. Ultimately, success is not a destination, but a journey of continuous growth, learning, and self-discovery. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, about living a life of purpose and meaning, and about making a positive impact in the world around you. And when you combine hard work with a growth mindset, a clear sense of purpose, self-awareness, resilience, and a commitment to lifelong learning, you create a powerful formula for success and fulfillment that will serve you well in all areas of life. But success is not just about what you achieve as an individual, it's also about the impact you have on others in the world around you. True success is not just about personal gain, but about making a difference, about leaving a legacy of positive change and contribution. And this requires a shift in focus from a mindset of scarcity and competition to one of abundance and collaboration. It's about recognizing that we are all interconnected, that our success is tied to the success of others, and that by lifting each other up, we create a rising tide that benefits everyone. So how do you cultivate a mindset of abundance and contribution? It starts with practicing gratitude, with focusing on the blessings and opportunities in your life rather than dwelling on what you lack or what others have. It's about recognizing that there is enough success, enough abundance, enough joy to go around, and that by sharing your gifts and talents with others, you create more value and fulfillment for everyone. Look for ways to serve and contribute to your community, whether it's through volunteering, mentoring, or using your skills and resources to make a positive impact. Seek out opportunities to collaborate and partner with others who share your values and vision, and be willing to share your knowledge, insights, and connections freely and generously. Cultivate a spirit of generosity and kindness in all your interactions, both personal and professional. Treat others with respect and empathy, and look for ways to add value and make a positive difference in their lives. But also be willing to ask for help and support when you need it, recognizing that we all have moments of vulnerability and that asking for assistance is a sign of strength, not weakness. Practice forgiveness and letting go of grudges and resentments. Holding on to anger and bitterness only weighs you down and prevents you from moving forward with clarity and purpose. Instead, choose to focus on the present moment, on the opportunities and possibilities that lie ahead, and on the good you can create in the world. Embrace a mindset of lifelong learning and growth, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Be willing to share your knowledge and expertise with others, to mentor and guide those who are just starting out on their own journeys of personal and professional development. Recognize that by investing in the growth and success of others, you create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond yourself. Ultimately, true success is about living a life of purpose, meaning, and contribution. It's about using your unique gifts and talents to make a positive impact in the world, to create value and joy for yourself and others, and to leave a legacy of kindness, generosity, and service. And when you combine this mindset of abundance and contribution with the other key elements of success, hard work, a growth mindset, self-awareness, resilience, and continuous learning, you create a powerful formula for a life well lived, a life that is rich in fulfillment, connection, and impact. So as you navigate your own journey of personal and professional growth, remember that success is not just about what you achieve, but about who you become and the difference you make along the way. Embrace the challenges and opportunities that come your way with courage, curiosity, and a willingness to learn and grow. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who believe in your potential and challenge you to be your best self. And most importantly, never lose sight of the bigger picture of the impact you can have on the world and the lives of those around you. Because in the end, that's what true success is all about, not just achieving your own goals and dreams, but using your gifts and talents to make a positive difference, to create a better world for yourself and for generations to come. And when you approach life with this mindset of service, contribution, and growth, there's no limit to what you can achieve and the impact you can have. So go out there and pursue your dreams with passion, purpose, and perseverance. Embrace the journey of continuous learning and self-discovery, and trust in your own ability to overcome obstacles and create the life you truly desire. And remember, success is not just about the destination, but about the person you become and the lives you touch along the way. Thank you for listening, and here's to your success, your growth, and your impact on the world. May you always stay curious, courageous, and committed to being the best version of yourself and to making a positive difference in the lives of those around you. Thank you. Well,